Flat Earthers, it's time. We are going to destroy the Globeheads' arguments concerning flight routes. It's over.
Why are they not flying directly over? Why not? Why is a flight from Moscow to Anchorage? Let's take a look at it. 28 hours, 48 minutes, 2 stops. And I've went, this is from April 19th to June 2nd, all the flights. Everything is basically, the shortest is 18 hours. 30 hours. Now, you people who are pushing this are either working for the deception to hide the reality of the true outer earth, or you're really just that ignorant.
Okay, so this guy hates flat earthers. We're a big psyop against his outer earth, his concave earth. Here's the deal. We need a call to action. We need to stop this fighting and bickering amongst ourselves. We are all gathering information. We've all been lied. We've all been deceived. And we've had enough of it. And we gain absolutely nothing by tearing each other apart. So it has to stop, and it has to stop now. You're either for us or against us. And you're against us when you're putting up videos and trashing us out and saying you're the only one that has the truth. Nobody has all the truth. Not any single one of us. But I'm glad a lot of us are out there getting information and helping each other out. I have nothing, absolutely nothing against concave earthers. Okay, why? Because they're trying to figure things out just like I'm trying to figure things out. I learn things new every day, and I'm listening to all your other videos out there, and I'm checking in and seeing what you guys are finding out. Because here's the thing, the NWO is 15 years behind schedule. Why? Because truthers and now flat earthers, concave earthers are going out, and we're pushing their backs to the wall. In the end, we're going to have one another. And yeah, I would like people to get born again and get to know Jesus. And in the back of my mind, that's exactly what's going to happen, because I hope coming up to betray him as Lord and Savior. But we're not going to fight with each other. And I have nothing to do with anyone that wants to cause discord, okay? Even Mark Sargent, yeah, he has some funny ideas, but it was his flat earth clues that brought a lot of people into the fold, so to speak, and that opened their eyes to, hey, they've lied to you about the earth. He doesn't like the fact that on the azimuthal equidistance map, here's Moscow, that it takes, the shortest he found was 18 hours up to 30 hours to get to ANC Anchorage, Alaska. That's Stevens Airport. When you hate somebody, when you have that spirit of anger, you're going to miss the obvious. And the obvious is this. Find a route that is a nonstop. Moscow to LAX, Los Angeles. And find out how long that takes. And I just did just that. Here we are, SVO, that's Moscow to LAX is 12 hours and 50 minutes, okay? On the FlightAware tracker, it's 11 hours and 29 minutes. I know this looks kind of strange, but on the globe, it's right if your globe is not upside down like mine is. But anyways, right here, LAX to Moscow. That's the route, okay? This model here, even though it's wrong, the Earth is not a ball, it doesn't spin. This model here is more correct than what he's showing us. And he misses it, and he misses that fellowship he could have with us. And it's not about you being right, because every one of us are going to be wrong about some things, but it's about sharing information and staying together, because in the end, it's not going to matter. All we're going to have is each other. Earth, 1978. I was looking through NASA's website hoping to find pictures that I could use to make this video and debunk the globe, but this picture, it brought back memories. That was the year of Star Wars. I was a kid. I was so infatuated with space. And I realized that it takes about $500 million to send a satellite up and get a picture of this beautiful planet we live on. They wouldn't fake this. You know, the whole Earth thing's a big psyop, a lie. And I went back to my childhood and I realized that this is where I would have thought we would live back then. I've let lies and things mess up what I knew to be true as a child. The year of Star Wars. There it is, Earth, 2007, in America, the home of the free and the brave, NASA, the most technologically advanced country in the world, and we showed the world what Earth looked like. I just wanted to believe Scripture, and I bought into some Christian telling me that my Bible says the Earth's not a globe, but they wouldn't lie. It's right there. And I am proud to say that I live in America. America that's getting bigger, a lot bigger, and better. We are exploring space more and more. It couldn't possibly be a lie. And now I'm a globe head. But I want you flat earthers to believe that this is science. This is an accurate representation of the place you live. Pure science that never changes. Pure science that's always true. As a born-again globe earther, I realize NASA, us, we'd never lie to you. Where the continents are at in relationship to the oceans, it's always been the same. We've always have shown you what the Earth looks like, and it's not flat. We would never change the size of anything. We only do real science. Everything we've shown you has been consistent through the years, the math, everything. There's your Earth, ocean and continents never changing. We went to the moon and we showed you the Earth. There it is, over the American flag, the ever-expanding America. We gave you a picture of the Earth in 2015 from the moon. It's a lot bigger now. It's getting a little closer, a lot closer to the Earth, which is a little concerning, but it hasn't changed. Us globeheads, we would never lie to you and try to trick you. Never. The Earth's the ball. Wake up. Flat Earthers, pay very close attention to what I'm going to say to you. This is the UN logo, an azimuthal equidistance projection map with the laurel wreaths of Apollyon around it to hide the edges. This belongs to the Freemasonry Society, broken up into 33 degrees of the highest ranking Freemasons. This here is not our flat Earth map. Once again, it's not our map. The tactic of a globehead is to take something that belongs to them, belongs to their Freemasonry Society, who worship angels, devils, and pretend that this is our map and attack us with it. It's a government projection map. And it is very accurate from center point projection. It destroys the globe concerning flight routes, but they know it's not an accurate Earth map. They are using this map and they're making you believe as a flat earther that this is your map, and they're taking it to disprove you concerning flight routes from Australia to South America. This is their tactic. By taking what belongs to them and flipping it over and saying it belongs to you, and this proves that your Earth is a globe. So while they're doing that, they want you to forget about all the flight routes north of the equator from projection on a azimuthal equidistance. They want you to forget about that. They won't even talk about them. Okay, so here's an example of globeheads from metadebunk.org. Flat Earth Theory Debunked by Short Flights, the famous QF27 route. That's from Sydney to Santiago, Chile. This is their argument to debunk young flat earthers researching out these things because they use this flight route all the time. But flat earthers, you know how to, I'm going to show you how to deal with them. And what they'll tell you is that your map, which is not your map, it's a Masonic order map, has too many miles going from Sydney to Santiago, Chile. So this map must prove that the Earth is a sphere. Mick West here, great researcher. Mick West bases his finding on the Earth being a sphere because of an airplane. Yep, way to go, Mick West. That's a lot of fact finding there you're doing. And he does the same thing. He takes the azimuthal projection map and draws a ridiculous line on it to Santiago and Sydney to prove that we in fact live on a globe and not a flat plane that does not spin. But here's something they won't tell you. Here's a flight tracker tracking the flight from Sydney to Santiago, Chile, and it's picked up by the Australian ATC radar. Okay, this is the Australian Arctic radar system that tracks the flights across the Pacific here. Okay? Australian ATC radar is controlled by these guys, NASA. Yeah, the same guys that brought us the fake moon landings, the fake going to Mars, and the fake ISS space station. In fact, they control all the airline routes that we see on the trackers. The times, the positions, everything. Using airline fleet management, vortex and wake turbulence studies, Denver Airport Coherent Technologies in partnership with the FAA and who? NASA. So, who's the FAA in partnership with? NASA. In August 2005, Air Service Australian Air Services and the United National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, signed a letter of agreement to undertake collaborative research on air traffic management, decision support, automation, communication, navigation, and surveillance. So who is Australia and the FAA in partnership with? NASA. The ones that bring us all the different globe sizes, continent placements, ocean placements. That NASA. The ones that fake going to the moon, fake going to Mars, and fake live feeds on the ISS fake station. All comes from these guys here. So, you flat earthers, anytime a globe head brings up a flight route, be it known to you that if they bring up the azimuthal equidistance projection map, it is a Masonic order map, and it's them trying to deceive you with data on these planes and where they're at from NASA. Don't buy into it. They're lying. This has been Mike, and I thank you all for joining me. And remember, we're going to win. We will get a real map of our world. We will push them back. We will completely and utterly destroy their globe. We have nothing to fear. Just believe.
You know, people are going to laugh at you.
No, people are not going to laugh at me. This is not Kuma Matata. This is Fata Morgana. It's actually, no, it's a sign.
They're going to laugh, Mike. They're going to laugh.
No, I'm doing this to help them.
How?
Because a song, like a jingle, will stick in their head and they'll know what a Fata Morgana is.
Okay, the lyrics need to be changed then.
No, even McDonald's uses jingles.
Yes, but...
And people run around all day thinking I'm loving it.
Okay, but the lyrics don't flow.
The lyrics flow just fine.
How?
Well, because I wrote it. Everything I write flows fine.
And you're... Okay.
Okay, well, let me...
How did you do in English?
I failed.
Okay.
I failed English. But I did well in science.
Okay.
Okay, this is not English. This is science.
So lyrics is not English.
Right. Lyrics is not English. Okay, have you ever... You haven't listened to rap, have you? They don't use any English, okay? They don't. No.
Should have videotaped that right there.
No, it's on YouTube. You can go check it yourself.
Rap is not English?
Not most of it's not. Okay? We riding up in the hoodie, right?
Oh,
Or whatever.
I should videotape this. This is classic. This is better than your jingle.
No, you know what? You're actually, let me do my song so these people know what a Fata Morgana is, and it's stuck in their head so they have no more questions.
With the Barbie book.
It's not Barbie, is it? No, it's a Disney princess, not quite.
Right. It's a Disney princess.
It's for demonstration purpose only. Okay, you need to just stop because I'm going to do, I got video to do, okay? Video. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to sing the song for you. I'm going to do a marriage video right after this, okay? All right, let's go. You take an image here, then you flip it on its top. You take a few more, then you stack them on up. Ignore those who don't know that. That's why the earth is flat. Doo-doo. If the newsman says it's just a mirage and the image is not flipped on its top, you know the newsman needs to find another job. And that's why the earth is flat. Boop, boop. A fata has inversions to the top. It's always like this, or fata it's not. I hope you can now remember that. And that's why your world is flat.